A day on the focus, folks, and what a day it is. April 15th. Now, some of you might be thinking, Mel, taxes. And you'd be partially right. But today is way more interesting than tax forms. We've got history, drama, and even a dash of, well, let's just say, interesting family trees. First off, way back in 1450, we had the Battle of Formigny. The French, finally getting a bit of a leg up in the 100 Years' War, practically wiped out the English forces. Bye-bye, English domination in northern France. Take that, you limeys. Just kidding, mostly. Fast forward a bit to 1865, a pretty somber anniversary. Poor President Lincoln, shot the night before, breathed his last. Andrew Johnson stepped in. Talk about inheriting a mess. But hey, not all news from this date is grim. 1947 marked Jackie Robinson's debut with the Brooklyn Dodgers, smashing that color barrier and changing baseball forever. What a legend. And then there's 1955. McDonald's. Yep, Ray Kroc officially franchised that first restaurant in Des Plaines, Illinois. So, if you're craving a Big Mac today, thank April 15th. But wait, there's more. Let's talk about birthdays. Leonardo da Vinci was born on this day in 1452. The man was a genius. Painter, sculptor, inventor, all-around Renaissance rock star. And speaking of fascinating family trees, Maria Schicklgruber, born in 1795, was Adolf Hitler's grandmother. Just, wow. Gives you a lot to think about, huh? And finally, let's not forget the tragic events of 2019, the Notre Dame Cathedral fire. The images are still pretty haunting. It was a devastating blow, but thankfully, much of it has been saved and restoration continues. So there you have it, April 15th. A day crammed with triumphs, tragedies, and a whole lot of history. Now for a little creative spin. Imagine Leonardo da Vinci sketching furiously in his workshop, the year 1452. Suddenly, a gust of wind whips through his open window, carrying the scent of freshly baked bread. He's transported to 2025, standing in line at a McDonald's, the aroma of Big Macs replacing the bread. He's baffled. He orders a Big Mac, attempting to sketch the intricate machinery that must have created such a culinary marvel. Simultaneously, news of the Notre Dame fire flashes on a screen nearby. The timeless beauty of the cathedral, so different from the fast food restaurant, sets him to contemplate the fleeting nature of both man-made and natural wonders. Then, he gets a tax notice. He throws his hands up in the air. "The future is so chaotic," he exclaims, returning to his time via the same gust of wind. And that, my friends, is the story of April 15th. A day where the past, present, and a very confused Leonardo da Vinci collide. Thanks for joining me on A Day on the Focus. See you tomorrow.